Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Lone Star Gamer Dad here with Trails in the Sky and a new hat for the channel. And we're gonna go back to that abandoned mine and see if we can't find where these sky bandits are. Provided I can remember how to get to the mine in this maze of an area. Oh, I really didn't want to get into too many fights, but I guess we'll do what we gotta do, right? I mean, XP is great, but being out in this little town, there was not a lot of supplies to get, so it's going to make it a bit of a challenge if we get into, say, a boss fight or something. If there's no place to rest, it'll be a bit of a... nothing we can't handle, of course, but I prefer to do it with more items in my inventory than none. Alright. Oh my gosh, why are they getting all the attacks, you know? Fine. Damn it, I don't want to do this, though. Got to do fire. I don't want to waste the mana, because I don't have anything to refill mana right now. I'd have to go all the way back to bows or something, and
we're good to go.
That's just a lot of running back there for nothing. Oh gosh, no! I'm gonna try to run to avoid these guys. Yeah, good. I was not in the mood for that. I guess I'm in the mood for this one, though. Preemptive attack. Okay. Alright. Well. She's gonna have to use a heal on Joshua, which sucks, but... and we'll just firebolt that one. Boom, burn, baby, burn. So close. Alright, Estelle. Really don't want to do that, but... all that for like 1 health. That's... hate those calculations sometimes. Oh.
We're good to go. Someone's been naughty.
Someone's been naughty. Nice. Like, I don't mind if Sherazard or Joshua uses magic, because they don't have heals. Still has the heals though, so I gotta be careful with her. And how much magic I use. Jeez, come on, man. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Just gonna sever him. And hopefully do enough damage to kill him. Good work, Joshua.
good to go.
I mean, we are closing in on about 100 XP from the level, so... Oh, great. You gotta go this way. And I think it's this way. Yes! We are at the abandoned mine. Now let's use the key. Gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Use the abandoned mine key. Phew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Okay. So I guess we'll go right. And like I said, I want to try to avoid fighting as often as possible. Whoa. Huh. Because I don't really have a lot of supplies. So, I'm just traveling around in here. Whoa. Ooh, that was close. Oh, an abandoned bridge. Oh! Surprise attack? Crap. Maybe we can run? Man, I need to heal bad, too. Jeez, yeah, I'm gonna try to run. So I don't know anything about these guys, and we're down to half health already. Let's run. Thank you. Alright, let's use some items. Fresh juice, I guess. On him. And, oh, we learned a recipe, fresh juice. Nice. So we can make our own, huh? Okay. Man, it's bright in here. So we're outside already? Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet, Estelle. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Wow. How did I ever get so lucky with that? I was just trying to avoid monsters, but look, there's an airship and there's their ship. One and the same? Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. Hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Cal. Got it, Cal. Okay, Cal. Understood, Cal. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. Very true, Estelle. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there! Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! What? Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool seeing that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josette had a run-in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. What do you mean by that? Can't be right? We're not supposed to be here this early? Exactly, Estelle. That's confusing. What in the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys! Charge! Alright, yes, fresh juice for her. Dang it. Alright, art. Yeah. Seems like that's the best route to go until he moves a little closer. Ah, poison, dang it. Oh, yes, he did move closer. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There we go. Nicely done. Oh, strength up, yes. Over halfway. Over halfway. Alright, well, let's go clock it. Don't know if that's gonna help, but burn this buddy down. Speed up. Dang it. Oh! Please let me get lucky. Oh, shoot. We gotta heal. We gotta heal that. We gotta heal that. Come on. Get him. Oh, thank you for missing. Thank you for missing. Oh, come on now. Ooh, I wonder if Pummel will take him out. Okay, we're gonna use that. Yeah, we're gonna pummel him. Okay? Hopefully take him out. So he can't throw no more bombs. Yes! Way to go, Estelle. Alright. Now we should be able to do some decent, oh wait, I better heal Estelle. I wasn't keen on that, but since we got the boss man down, this should help quite a bit. Because he can't throw those bombs at us now, so... Oh, you jerks! Stop being abusive towards me. There we go. I am going to do water attack. Nice. Maybe this will kill one. Oh, come on. So close. We've got to get that poison gone, man. No, 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 dang it. No, 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 shoot. She's not going to get the XP from this fight, but... Alright. I gotta heal him now. Ah. Well, we'll at least cure his, poison. Charizard's on top of her game with no health gone, no nothing. Alright. See, he's only critting her for 31? That's crazy. Oh, no. Come on. Ah, shoot. So close. Well, we've got one down. At least whip him away. No! Crud.
Not now.
I hope we don't have to get into another fight. Alright, we're just gonna beat him down with the whip. Thank you, Sheriff, for saving the day. That fight was interesting. And we couldn't really be prepared for it because that little town didn't have anything for us to equip to improve for this fight. Maybe we could have gotten another level or two, I don't know, but... Oh, wow, 28 red ones, yes. Poison times 1, huh? Wow, you guys are tougher than I thought. No wonder Gisette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You don't really know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Smoke bomb. Of course he's gonna get away. What is this? Gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Cough, cough, gag. Ow, ow, ow. Some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. Looks like it was typical smoke canister. The ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now that they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara. Quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away, too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Well, well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Highly unlikely, but... Right! Just wondering if there's any... one of those little heal things. Nope, and there really should have been, in my opinion. Airliner Lindy. Wow, it's pretty barren here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. At least, judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Yeah, we will. Forklift of some sort? Yeah, lift car. Looks like the same type as those at the landing port. Sky Bandits probably use this to move the cargo. Well, obviously, man. I wonder what this is. That's the orbital engine control panel. Looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. But all the food looks to be here. Huh, captain's chair. In fact, this is the captain's seat, yes. If there were any... if these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Nothing else in there. Wait, is this a ladder? No. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. But what is that supposed to... What's the significance of that, though? Okay, and that's going to be just the stuff that takes us back inside, right? Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I've been through everything here, so... Am I missing anything? I don't think so. We don't have time to be looking around anywhere else. Right now, our first priority should be investigating the airliner. Well, I was doing that, Shara. Okay, so what else am I supposed to be looking for here? Because I've just looked at everything over here. And looked at that. Yeah. And I've come over here and searched all that. Nothing there is popping up. That's just the captain's seat, and that's that. And this was this, because this is the only thing you could really look at was here. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh. This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's going to make it. A bunch of plant murders. Probably hasn't been watered for days. But that would be weird that that's like something of significance. Okay, now it does. Okay, so that was the other thing? That was stupid. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility that passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship. And then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. It just sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. Not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped. Which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbment gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... yeah, keep clear of the Royal Armory search party. That's what I think. It's true the airliner is rather large and easily seen, and in that sense it would be highly likely they would leave it in a different place than their hideout. However, that alone couldn't be considered a decisive reason. Aw, man. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Okay, that was my next guess. Maybe 10 to 15 arg in size. In short, a peculiar place in which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about a terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems a likely place for the Sky Bandits hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell me we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugren. We should be able to contact the Hawking Gate if we use the orbital telephone. Alright, so, with only having one person alive and no way to revive the others right now, I'm going to be running from every single fight on the way back. Oh, well, maybe not. Huh? But what the heck? Great, now this was something I did not expect. Is this the army? I wonder if we should be glad, since they've saved us the trouble of having to contact them. Great, just great. The general's gotta be here, right? We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and two kids are the Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that was just rude. And who are you calling sky bandits? Didn't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? Humph, the bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Nope, there's the general. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought that a lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. Humph. It looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Well, wait a minute here. How about you cut up with the crap? My thoughts exactly. All right, men, take them into custody. Wonderful. 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 You've been arrested. Accused of being Sky Bandits. The General will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. Lousy soldiers. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader... You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I'd bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army. Or a collaborator who's leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we were the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Oh no, is this Olivier? Aw, did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. Almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? Yeah, that's Olivier. My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Olivier? You do remember my dulcet chords. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this. Seems that we are bound by destiny. Well, why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. Now you're locked up in a place like this. What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Don't you listen, dummy. We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Beau's Market, and then moved on to the Aunt Rose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano, to then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurants. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Huh? A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's for you, Olivier. Yet, I'm not sure how this has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I'd had the chef prepare. But the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. Wow. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Ah, such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. Bad thing is that after taking a sip of such an excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and got arrested and put in prison. I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a zzz and a zzz and even an assuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? They told you they didn't care, buddy. Hey, you three, get up. Yeah, yawn. I'm tired. What's wrong? What, are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. What? Huh? How did that happen? Curious. Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yeah, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Ooh, a woman's voice. Oh, the mayor! Mayor Maybelle! Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you. don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybelle herself. You'd better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybelle stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. Huh? You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. Makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? Haha. It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. What you're really saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad. That dirty, rotten scoundrel! Ha ha ha! How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Olivier. Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Oh dear. Ha, indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the General for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think I may be asking a bit much. I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes us to trial, there's going to be at least... If the restaurant takes us to trial, there's going to at least be a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. How convenient. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay is the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. So Olivia just got really lucky. Can't believe you were released. Like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook in such a fine wine without paying a single mira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. Seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Ha! Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec, what did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag to our work, or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. But of course, I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. Ever the optimist, Joshua. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Haha, of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. Yeah, I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bose's South Block. A weapon shop and orbital factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So this was the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own then, huh? Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for your work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your own current investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army's going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, then they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best we keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? And we will do just that, visit the South Block in the next video. Thanks for watching.